Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports, and what a pleasure it is to have you. We are back for Season 2 with the TRUCS Ultimate Championship Series, the Omega Leaf CBD 225 here from iRacing Spectacular Daytona International Speedway. Nighttime is the right time for Daytona, and we are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you give us all a like and subscribe out there. Pub Table Racers is going to be the Victory Lane sponsor. They are going to join us all season long, of course. And Maxima Sports Cards, you know that they are our sounds of iRacing across all of our platforms. But a big new sponsor for the start of the season, Omega Leaf CBD. And it's going to be an incredible show. Joined in the broadcast booth today by none other, and you saw him last year. He drives with us over at SIG E as well, Signature Esports. Austin Harger. Austin, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm good, Jason. Thank you it's good to be up here today.
Absolutely a fantastic day for driving and a fantastic day for everything that we have going with the TRUCS Series. The Car Series is going to be tomorrow evening, another fantastic race that we're going to have there as well. We are also joined in the broadcast booth by none other than the owner of Omega Leaf CBD, that is Jim Halaka. He's going to be here, and he's going to talk. Hey, how's it going? He's going to be talking to us about what we're doing here, or what he's doing with the TRUCS Series, and talk a little bit about what he is doing with Omega Leaf CBD, the owner and founder. So give us a little bit of information about what you do on your website, OmegaLeafCBD.com, and what kind of products and services that you offer.
Yeah, definitely. So Jason, CBD is very popular. It's up and coming these days, and it's a venue that we were able to get into here in upstate New York, based right out of Liverpool, and OmegaLeafCBD.com is the website. And, we've been around for a couple of years now, so in terms of the CBD universe, we're already pretty seasoned.
Now, I did get a lot of information. Thank you to Dylan Hastings for providing the information about your company as well. So I was reading through it. And there's a lot of benefit to CBD out there that most folks don't know. I personally know because of my niece. Actually, she suffers from epilepsy, and she uses CBD products to calm those petite and grand mal seizures that she has. But one of the things that I see is that anxiety, pain, poor sleep, that's one of the biggest, that's the common with so many struggles that everybody has during their day. How does CBD benefit those kinds of prognoses that we see?
Definitely, Jason. And I'm glad to hear that your niece is, being able to benefit from a good quality CBD oil herself. So yeah, particularly pediatric epilepsy, along with neuropathy, pain, inflammation, rheumatoid arthritis, sleeplessness, anxiety. Those are some of probably the top 5 or 6, alleviations that you'll find from a quality CBD product. What sets Omega Leaf apart, and there are a myriad of brands out there, but really what sets us apart is a lot of CBD oils are sourced from Oregon and Colorado and California. Omega Leaf, we actually source our hemp is derived from Kentucky, and we found that soil out there, just due to the nature of the entire climate as a whole, we found the soil really made for the best origination of hemp. From there, we're able to process right in Kentucky and Tennessee, and then everything else is done up here in upstate New York. And so really what sets Omega Leaf's CBD oil apart is really the beginning, the initiation of the seed itself.
Well, I tell you what, fantastic product, great information to have there. They can find more information on your website, OmegaLeafCBD.com, correct?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And so at all times, any new orders for anybody hopping on the website the first time, to hop on and they just enter their email address. We're not going to bombard you with spam emails. Once a month, we'll send you out a flyer. But if you enter your email address, you get 30% off on any order. And for tonight, through the rest of this iRacing season, if anybody uses TRUCS25 as a promo code, they'll receive an additional 25% off.
It's an already discounted rate, and they're going to get an extra discount just by using TRUCS25, TRUCS25. Jim, it is a pleasure. We could talk for hours, and I know that we're going to be talking to you again the rest of the season. I've got a whole slew of questions I can ask you as well. Make sure you reach out to the website, Jim, thank you very much for joining me in the broadcast boost. I know it's just kind of real quick and hopefully painless for you, but thank you very much. And we'll be looking for you out there watching the streams, and we'll talk to you again soon.
It's been good. I appreciate you having me on, Jason. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Jim Halaka is going to be there with the Omega Leaf CBD. I am going to be here with Austin Harger. We're going to go over the starting grid here right now as you're going to see new drivers, new faces, new names, but a whole lot more action. Chris Shoemaker is going to be your pole sitter. Jonathan Bell, last year's Trucks champion, he's going to be there on the outside pole position. Jay Place, the number 17, is going to be a Carolina driver. He's going to be there inside pole or inside row number 2. Thomas Light, the 98, he's going to be there with Hammer Down Motorsports outside row number 2. Ryan McDuffie, the 49, in the JD Motorsports. We saw him be very competitive last season. He's going to be here again. Harvey Shanks, he's going to be in the outside row number 3. Gabe Wood and Dave Moore make up row number 4. Jeremy Little, Brendan Queen, row number 5. Chris Bedwell and Kip Easley going to make up row number 6. And as they cruise around the backstretch, let's move down the grid and try to get through these before they go green here. Davin Kent, the number 12, is going to be there with Daniel Holdcroft in row number 7. Richard Swavely in the 38. Wyatt Brackett back in the number 33. Gene Wolfe, David Harden, George Williams, Brian Ebel. They're going to be all the way through row number 10. Zachary Taylor back out there with Ryan Wilson. Bradley, Evan Bushbasher, they're going to be there in row number 12. Andrew Moletta, Austin Shoemaker. That's row number 13. Depanet and Locke make up 14. Garrett Brown, Brad Fulham. And then we've got race controls out there. A couple of people not qualifying, but Dustin Reeves, Joseph Mahar's out there, Conkle and Watts. Chris McLean moving through the grid as well. Last but not least, your controllers for tonight. Pace Truck's going to dive off. Chris Shoemaker is going to be leading up to the start-finish line here. Live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. It is the start of the season, and we call him Fred the Flagman because that's just my right to do, I guess. Pace Truck's going to dive off high above the stands live one more time. Fred's going to give it to him. Green, 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 green. There it goes.
New season, Jason. Looking forward to it. I'm curious to know how Jonathan Bell is going to defend his championship and how some of these new guys will factor into the mix this season.
I was going to ask you what kind of shot. I know you guys had recruitment races over the last couple of weeks, and you had a lot of things that you were working on to bring the new drivers in. Who you're looking for here? Who's going to fare out as we see some of the drivers are going to fall off pace? They're going to drop to the back of the field. Jonathan Bell getting a nice shove to the front. Bell is going to be inside now, right there in front of Shoemaker. It does look like Light's going to be picking up the outside row to try to bring them forward.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Harvey Shanks and Brandon Queen. They're the newcomers here, but people from last year like Jeremy Little and Brian Duffy to see how they can start the season.
New season, new groove. Long race season. You guys extended the race season by like 25%. So I see the lengthening of the races as well. The cars is going to be the Xfinity Series for your race schedule. There's going to be a whole lot of racing left to do. Backstretch run, lap 2, green flag conditions, nice and smooth for everybody. You see the typical little bit of wave in the lines, but most of the drivers are going to start figuring out where they need to be. And once they get single file, then you're going to start seeing that long green flag run. Now, we do have stage racing here. And Austin, this first set of stage, it comes somewhere around lap 25, I believe.
Double check that for us. It's be interesting for the pit stops. Tires aren't really a factor here, but it'll be the fuel that is going to be the big key.
3 sets of tires. Stage 1, lap 25. Stage 2, lap 50. And then they're going to have a 40-lap shootout from then on in. And so we're going to see how that stage points in effect, I believe, as I'm looking through all of the list. Man, I do like this Omega Leaf CBD website. Very clean, very professional, and there is a lot of information there. Make sure that you go and do that. Put your email in there. I'm going to do that right now. Jason.Followell at Signature Esports. .com, and I just activated my 30% off right there. So there we are. I just did it. So make sure you go out there and do it too. Give a like and subscribe to their, if they've got I believe they've got a Facebook profile out there too. I will put those links in the description after the race is concluded. Bell out front. He led the most laps last season as well. Very, very comfortable driver. Very, very familiar with all of the tracks. His I-rating should say at 5,143 on his I-rating at the time of the race at the start of this race. Austin, it looks like we've got some more drivers who are just going to pull off. Overheating in the trucks. What do you think?
It's quite possible, especially being up there, being a pusher. You definitely want to fall back or watch your temps. You don't want to push too long.
Hey, remember Austin drove last season. I know that you've got a team out here as well. Which drivers are on your squad, and talk to me why you chose those drivers.
It's Wildcard Racing. It's Jeremy Little, Ryan Wilson, Evan Bushbasher, and Blake Pinnett. Blake we brought on this year to take my spot. He was consistent as a sub last year. I was really impressed with his way he handled himself, so I thought it was fitting he took my spot. Ryan will always be with me no matter where we go. That's my best friend. And Jeremy Little has always been consistent and fast up front. And then Evan Bushbasher is another consistent driver throughout the last half of the season. So we decided to keep him.
The 21 high up there. He is currently running in 20th place on the high line. It looks like he is just waiting to strike. Here's the race info for today. Let's take a look and see what this 2.5 mile track is looking like. 72 degrees is the track temperature, air temperature just below that 71 degrees, 88% humidity. The partly cloudy skies do come into a factor, but they really only come into a factor when it's sunny out. At nighttime, it's just, you can just have it or take it. Doesn't really matter. 8 mile an hour wind, so that is where they're going to be. They are driving the Toyota Tundra, the Ford F-150, and the Chevy Silverado. OmegaLeafCBD.com. Remember, trucks 25 TRUCS 25 is going to be your promo code whenever you check out those CBD products. I would appreciate you doing that for me. And checking out Thomas Light, outside line run. He's got a good move. He's going to be there to the outside of the 70, still trying to utilize the inside line. Shanks, he's doing a good job up there. Now you see the new drivers, they are going to be, I didn't change this, the new drivers in the field, they're going to be listed, their numbers are going to be red. The final four that we had last season, the championship drivers, they are in green. So that way you have reference to who was battling it out last season. Now next week, the red drivers are going to be still there. They're going to be considered that kind of rookie driver. And the green numbers will go back to the gold numbers like we had before. Bell, Shoemaker, Light, Place, and Shanks make up the top 5. That outside line was working, and now it kind of fell back.
Yeah, it fell back a little bit. I was trying to figure out what happened to Jeremy Little here. He kind of fell way off the pack, but I can't see what happened.
Christy Kunkel out there on Facebook. Hello to you as well. She says, hi, friend. Evan James, amazing sponsor tonight. Absolutely. We love sponsors. We love being able to showcase folks in. We were speaking to Jim before we started the race today, and we wanted, I wanted to give him a big thank you as well, because esports sponsoring is, you see a lot of people that are like, I've got, Monster Energy as my sponsor. To a small company or a mid-tier company or corporation to go out and to sponsor some of these drivers, that's an incredible factor right there, because you're taking a chance on a platform that most people don't know anything about.
Yeah, we're very thankful for Jim. We were talking to him right before the broadcast. Knows his stuff. So you guys make sure you go over to OmegaLeafCBD.com and use that code to get your stuff.
Lap traffic about to be in play. Does look like we have one driver trying to catch back up. Somebody had to serve an EOL right there at the very beginning. That was Chris McLean. And his paint scheme is working, so that's awesome. Got to see that get up there. So he's going to be sucked up into traffic. That'll give him an opportunity to catch back on field. And then if it goes green till the 25 lap mark, whoop, little blink going on there. If it goes green until the 25 lap mark, then we will definitely have an opportunity for him to get his lap back. So hopefully nothing happens between now and then, because lap 10 is still green. The 17 of place to the outside, 98 right there. Getting a big shove on the back stretch. There goes the 98 and the 70 down inside. 17 of place, high line, moving. Shanks is going to be there. Move, move, move. There they go. Oh, Bell comes off into the bottom stretch. They're going to go 3, 4, 5 wide. Oh, my goodness. 4 wide.
Yeah, I'm watching Richard Swavely in the back here, just by his time in 17. It's just buying his time. He was definitely one of the top playoff contenders last year.
Richard Swavely using the 97. I'm sorry, the 38. The 97's there to the inside. I was looking at high and low. Does look like the number 60 is going to be there as well. I think we need to change the number 60's name. It says race control to me. Oh, iRacing at its best. I love it. New leader.
A little glitchy right now.
It has been for the last, I'd say for the last week. Queen and Wood, 2 new drivers to the field. There is Brendan Queen, the number 30. He's leading now with the 50 of Wood. Gabe Wood, ready to rock and roll. Let's pull up some driver information on these folks. I think we might need to get them the SDK app as well. We'll see if they have any information on them as they sit here. 2 Fords out front. 17 of Jay Place is going to be right behind him. Oh man, I think Bell wants that front back because he took the high line with the 17, and now he's got McDuffie right behind him.
Yeah, it looks like we lost a couple drivers there, Zachary Taylor and Daniel to iRacing.
You know, that happened when we ran Bristol this past week. 8 drivers were dropped at once. It was the most unique thing. I think servers might be getting full on iRacing. They might have to take care of some stuff.
It looks like it's also Ryan Wilson and Brad Ebel and Thomas Slade as well.
Jonathan Bill, the 2020 Trucks Championship Series champion. I tell you what, he was phenomenal. Looks like he didn't have any help. The 30 and the 50 are going to be reassuming the lead now. They kind of hooked back up together, and now they're utilizing that outside line. At night, I find that during the nighttime, just like what we saw with NASCAR, that the outside line was the more appropriate line, and it was the faster line. A lot of dodging and weaving here. A lot of people trying to gain the advantage. And it does look like the 94 JD Motorsports, I think it's JD Racing now, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct, Chris Bedwell, the 94, he is working his way to the front.
Sorry, Jason, I was taking care of some back-end admin stuff real quick.
You got it.
With some of those drivers. Go ahead.
You got it. Hey, we like the insight. Come on now. We want to know what's going on. All good things. Hopefully everybody can get back into the race after the reset. Hopefully it doesn't kick them like they did, permanently kick them from the race like what happened before, and then get loaded back in.
Yeah, Daniel Holcroft said he's slowly getting back in. We're working with those drivers that are currently out.
Dang old iRacing, we love you, but sometimes we get mad at you. Place to the inside, the 17, rolling, inside line. He is going to have the 49 right behind him. McQueen is going to be out front on the outside lane. I'm thinking I'm getting a little bit more correct. If they stay spread out from nose to bumper, the outside line is going to be a little bit faster. The 17 is going to need McDuffie to really put his nose right there square in his bumper on the exit of turn 2 if they're going to have any chance of pulling away that clearing of the 30 and the 50 on the high line. Whoa, a little bit loose from some drivers. Looks like some nose to bumper action happening back there. A little squirrely.
Yeah, on the duels that we had yesterday, it seemed like the high line was the preferred line late in the race. So we'll see how this works out as we go. As someone gets on the wall back there.
34, you got to keep it straight, buddy.
David Belkout on Facebook. I'm back. Yes, you are. And so are they. We love, he says, P.S. We love Daytona night racing. Daytona is such a fantastic platform to be. I mean, it's of all, I take that back. I do like Daytona, but I'm a bigger fan of Talladega just because of the 3-4 wide that you can get. And when it's good racing, you know that that's going to be the track. But Daytona is always the start of every season for if you do it right. It's the start of every season and always a blast to have. These guys are starting to catch up some more lap traffic, and they're going to swallow them up, and we're going to see what happens here as they come around. Turn 3 for lap 16, all green. Maybe the first caution that we see might be the competition caution. Lap 25 is when that's going to happen. We will see them cross that start-finish line and take that.
It looks like we're heading into the field window now. We have a few drivers coming down.
Looks like Harvey Shanks is going to be one of those drivers. They're going to take it. David Moore, Brad Lee, and Brad Lee's coming in. So 3 or 4. Now fuel. That's something I was going to look at. Actually, it was one of the.
We're still at
60%. Hey, you know what? I like the 60. We went to 80% over on the the Signature Esports leagues, and if we did stage racing, we'd have to do like a much longer stage for that to have a pit window in the middle. But I'm starting to see the benefit of having stage races. That's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely mixes the race up throughout the day. So people going for stage points, people going for the end of the win, definitely mixes it up. It's a lot of fun.
Maybe some people locking up everything on pit road. We've got the inside line pretty much just went all together, and looks like Brendan Queen and all those guys are going to be holding on for dear life.
Chris Shoemaker's coming in. Jonathan Bell.
They. I'm kind of laughing a little bit here. I hope nobody got a speeding on pit road because they were locking up their brakes hardcore coming in, and we're going to watch the race leader come around of Queen. We're going to see what he does. Gabe Wood driving the KSD TCPA truck out there. I do know KSD TCPA. Know them very, very well. Good old Allen and crew over there. Good to see those guys getting involved with some more drivers.
Yeah, I saw that paint yesterday. I was just waiting for you to see it today.
I dig it. KSDTCPA. I don't have the commercials loading on these screens, but KSDTCPA voted America's top tax firm for 2020, and no doubt, I bet JD Power and Associates are going to be right back at it again very soon to give them another award. So that would be, or Forbes. It was Forbes that did that. So hopefully we get to see that happen again for those guys and fantastic crew involved in NASCAR and the entire circuit. And also in iRacing, so very, very cool. They pick up young drivers, and they pick up a lot of good folks. So heavy hearts those folks have. Brendan Queen looks like he went for a splash and go, and here comes the troops. Moving. Everybody trying to get off pit road. This is where it's going to be interesting because everybody's coming off pit road. You've got cars up to speed. You've got cars not up to speed. And now everybody has to basically reabsolve each other.
It's always a magical thing, pit stops at Daytona when a field pits and they all come back together within a lap. It's pretty amazing.
Ryan McDuffie is going to reassume the lead here. Actually, he's going to assume the lead for the first time. Driving the snap-on scheme. We love it. All right, IJD Racing 94 of Bedwell, and he's going to be pushing that driver, and you're going to start seeing two cars can push each other around this very fast, but you're going to see the rest of that pack that's right behind them. They're going to catch them. They're going to catch them fast, especially on straightaways, because you're going to have that longer aerodynamic tunnel that they're going to have, unless they don't, get into that long aerodynamic tunnel. Right now, they look like the Flying V from the Mighty Ducks. McDuffie, Bedwell, Deppinett, Queen, Wolf. That's going to be the top 5 so far. 20 laps in. They're going to come around. It'll be 5 laps until we take the first competition caution for the stage.
It's been a very respectful race so far. We'll see how this stage caution will mix things up.
49, 94, 21, 30, 50. Wolf, he's in there.
Watching the 12 get in the wall there. Just a minor scrape. He keeps it going.
A little right side damage can impact your race, but it's not something, as long as you don't, it's Dave Kent that you were talking about right there. There's the number 12. You can get a little bit of right side damage as long as you don't impact that radiator area, which is going to be the front right. That's where we see a lot of drivers have issues. And we'll look at Jeremy Little, and we'll take the gearbox because they're kind of right there next to each other. We might see it. There's Jay Place. Jeremy Little's going to be looking right there. There's the 12. He's going to suck back in there. So if you're looking at your screen, the left-hand side, which would be the passenger right of the vehicle, that's where the radiator sits for most of these vehicles, especially in the trucks. If you damage that area too heavily, you will be out of the race. You will be severely underpowered. And this looks like David Kent's going to go to the inside right there.
Yeah, I see. Sitting here watching Chris Bedwell and his teammate in the JD Motorsports sitting there buying their time in that lower lane.
They were out front, and that outside lane, that pack finally caught back up to him. Blake Debinet, the 21, is going to be out front, or was out front. Now Queen, basically, it's a big game of leapfrog at Daytona if you're 2x2 racing for a long period of time. And they're coming around. Stage wins are important because that's just the added bonus points that you're going to need. You're going to need those throughout the season, especially whenever you have close racing and the points totals get within, a few, 10 or 20 points by the end of until the playoffs come in. When you make the round, I think are you guys going to do the round of 16, the round of 12, or are you going to be at the round of 12, round of 8, and the round of 4 like you were last time?
We kept it the same as last season.
So the round of 12, then the round of 8, the round of 4, and then the finale, which is awesome. Oh man, it's back. Trucks. Like my Tuesday nights are complete again. I was trying to find something to do on Tuesdays. It's hard to do for 2 weeks. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're excited to be back too. This is a great group of guys that we put together. It's always been fun. Everyone's very respectful of each other every week. And there's not a lot going on the back end every week. They're usually quiet and they show up to race day, so that's what we like.
Jonathan Bell looked like he was trying to squeak it 3 wide back there. Outside line is running 24.
This is where we usually see the scramble coming to the line here for the stage. So
right here, Queen there. Lap traffic's there. The 97's up there. Oh man, what going for a stage win, and you've got lap traffic. Inside line is the run coming around to take the stage win. There's a 21 in the lower line. McDuffie's going to be giving him a big shove. Depinet to the bottom. Outside line run for Queen. He's got to get a good push right here. If Queen and Wood can pull off the outside line, they'll be doing phenomenally here. But the 49 right against the bumper of the 21. They are pushing, ready to rock and roll. Here they come inside. Turn 3, turn 4, exit. I think the outside line might have it here. You're going to come around, see it. Stage win. It's going to go to Queen.
His run back. Nice.
Queen's going to win stage 1. Depinet, Wood, McDuffie, Wolf, Bedwell, Shoemaker. Another Shoemaker. There's Joseph Mahar, and the number 60 gets out there and it gets a good line.
Here, we've got about 5 or 6 drivers. I think we've got 6 drivers, actually 5 drivers.
Yeah, it was a very good stage. Nice and clean, efficient.
6 drivers now,
green flag pit stops.
So we're going to give wave rounds, guys. We typically don't do this, but this is an iRacing glitch. We had 6 drivers all drop at the exact same time. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to rerun the race. We're going to get them back on the lead lap. We'll do everything we can to get them back on the lead lap here, and then we'll rack them back up and keep going. So you guys, if you get a wave round, pay attention. Go ahead and get the wave round as quickly as possible, or get your laps back.
The iRacing official being very cordial to those because of iRacing, so very cool, very nice of them to be able to do that. Get these guys back on the lead lap that were dropped because of iRacing's glitch. It happened to so many drivers. That's pretty much all that you can do.
Yeah, it was stuff out of their control, so they were very respectful of that situation.
Well, there they go. They're going to go around. All right. Where's,
Hey, is there
where's,
reason you waved by, buddy?
where's Brendan Queen? Where's he going?
Shuffle. Hold on just a minute.
Slow down. Slow down.
We're all getting ready to drop the server side quality going back up.
Hang in there, guys. Just get your laps back. Give me a minute.
Alrighty, there we go. All right, folks, they're going to be doing that, and a big special thank you to everybody. They're going to be under caution, and it is for the stage, so we appreciate everybody doing what they're doing. Be patient with what they're doing
The
here.
issue there, people going around here.
I believe hopefully they'll be able to get it all squared away. All right, there he is. There's going to be the pace truck. Pace truck's going to be there. We are seeing.
Yeah, they wiped out the whole front pack.
Oh man.
Damn it, iRacing. All right, guys. Give me a minute here.
What do we look at?
There.
For repair.
Took out a couple of the leaders there.
What I was looking at right there.
Guys, give me just a minute. We're going to see. We may try to restart this race. Give me just a second. I need to make the call here. I mean, we've got sponsors and stuff, and we've got a broadcasting company doing this here. So give me just a minute. Let me check with them, and I'll be right back with you.
And we're seeing a lot of people be dropped here. And Dylan's absolutely right. You know, you want to make sure that you
Have a fair race for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's what happened.
All right, let me clear comms real quick. Let me figure this out. We're going to actually set it there, whatever it was at the conclusion of this stage. We will set that back up so everybody will be on the lead lap, and the race will restart with 60 laps to go or whatever it is that we have remaining. So just give me a few minutes, guys. We're going to go ahead and close this out here. We'll have to have them take a commercial break while we get this going. So
For sure. All right. So that's going to be where that's going to be at.
All right.
And
That being said, you're going to put up a new server there. Good one.
there's the 14. Oh, I don't think that they could see him. I mean, that's incredible. So this is what we're talking about, folks. We're going to back this up just a moment here. And
go ahead and exit this session here while we get this reset up. I'm going to go ahead and talk to broadcasting. We'll get it back in. It's going to take me a few minutes because I've got to set the grid.
Yeah, it looked like someone there blinked out and
so
didn't know where he was.
this
Took
is
out the whole field here.
Thomas Light is one of them. He just basically goes through he doesn't know where anything is. He goes through. There's another one back here. Let's see who that was. Was that? Let's just see who that is. Yeah, I mean we've got a vehicle that just disappeared.
Process
J Place here.
iRacing. I don't know if that's what's called.
Yeah, something's going on with iRacing there.
Correct. Takes out of the race.
There's I mean, an invisible vehicle.
We're going to set up you, and I took a picture of the end of lap 26.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Try to set it up the way you're.
I think we're about to start a new race, y'all.
And then we're going to.
All right, folks. What we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to pause the stream. We're going to reassume the race. They're going to fix everything, and we'll be right back. It shouldn't take very long, but we should be able to get things back rocking and rolling here very shortly. Okay, and we'll see. We'll just see what's going on. It's going to be iRacing is completely jacked right now. Their server's it's trash. Mr. Woolley, did you see the orange truck drive through invisibly, and the field just wrecked? Like it was weird. They can't see each other. So
absolutely, we're gonna.
How embarrassing.
We're taking care of the end of lap 26.
All right, folks. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I was planning on riding to the back anyway.
Alrighty. Back at it again, folks. So, iRacing's server as a whole took a big giant dump in our laps, which we love iRacing. We do, and we appreciate everything that they do. And we know it takes a lot to put this stuff together and to be able to host this kind of service. So the way things that are working right now, as far as the starting grid goes, on the restart here, they are going to get back to green basically at the starting order that they finished. So we had to put up a new session and get things set. So thanks for your patience out there and watching. And thank you to Omega Leaf for their sponsorship as well. If something happens again, they're gonna rerun the race. So basically, think of this as if Daytona got rained out. We'll just have to re-race it at another date. So go ahead.
So I have another word on that, Jason. If we make it to the conclusion of stage 2, that will be official race.
Okay, so just like what NASCAR does, so that's all perfect for us. So stage points are were in effect, so that'll make it easy for me. Let's go over to the starting grid for you on the restart here. Here's your stage 1 order. Brendan Queen was going to be your stage winner. James Kunkel was in second. There's Chris Shoemaker, Harvey Shanks, Wyatt Brackett, Austin Shoemaker. They're going to be there. Gene Wolfe, Jeremy Little, Joseph Mahar, Mike Watts. It's the top 10 in the stage. Man, oh man. That's just crazy. It's crazy. Oh, thank you to Omega Leaf. Make sure you go to OmegaLeaf.com. OmegaLeafCBD.com and sign up for that 30% off on that first-time users. I did it. We're gonna be looking at that here very shortly. And then make sure you put in TRUCS25 as your promo code. You'll get 25% off an already discounted rate. Super awesome for those guys.
Got everything about how it was supposed to be, but there might be a few people that are different in grid. But the actual stage points, like Clint said, are correct. We did take that snapshot at the time. All of this took place after that. But again, we'll look at it. Just keep the chat down. All rules still apply here. Just keep going.
Alrighty, stage 2. We're going to go 25 more laps, and then that'll be the end of the stage. We'll see what happens here. Pace truck dives off. We're going to get back at it. High above the stands, back at it. Green, here we go. We're gone.
Yeah, Fred the Flagman saying green, green, green here. Looking forward to stage 2. Make sure you get over to Signature Esports and get your Fred the Flagman t-shirt as well.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Fred the Flagman tee. I've got one. I love it. Fred the Flagman, the hardest working person in iRacing. They call him Barney through iRacing. He has an official name, but I will tell you that I'm pretty much a fan of calling him Fred. His official name through iRacing is Barney, but Fred is our man. Fred, he's our man. If he can't do it, well, yeah. Queen Shoemaker Bracket's going to make up the top 3. That's the inside line as now Kunkel tries to pull the outside line together. The 48 moving. The 11 is in the inside. Wolf Shanks, then Mahar. Joseph Mahar in the mix. We saw him get a win. Not too long ago, didn't we?
Yeah, he was one of the last year's playoff drivers, so I know he was excited to get the season going to see if he could try to get that championship finally.
Well, the 30 of Queen out front. He is Lightning Queen. Can't call him McQueen, even though, I mean, why not? He's got Mario on his truck. I'm kind of digging that. Oh, speaking of sponsors, you know what time it is. We haven't had one yet, so we're going to do it now just in case something happens. It is the best thing since sliced bread. Maximus Sports Card Sounds of iRacing going to come at you. This is always the jinx that we love to have. So if you've got an opportunity, turn it up, and we're going to have some fun. just like that, it becomes true again. Hey, at least we got, 90% of the way through the Sounds of iRacing.
Yeah, took out a few good drivers there. I'm trying to see who was all taken out of that.
Man, that was a huge wreck right there on the front stretch. They were coming to the start-finish line right there. And, oh, man. All right, let's take a look. Oh, it was the Jeremy Little coming down to 28. Was up high. It was David Moore. I do believe, not David Moore, 38. 38, Richard Swabley. Was it Swabley? Looked like Swabley. I don't know. We're gonna Fulham. Right. 26, there he is, Brad Fulham. And Jeremy Little. It's hard to pinpoint him for sure, man. That was Jeremy Little. Let's do this. We're going to stop it real quick. We're going to see how it develops, because this is where we're going to look at the rear bumper here. Gearbox camera. I'm going of the racetrack. Bam.
I got the other way.
Jeremy did a good job of saving that.
He did. He came back into it.
Again.
Before he was George Williams. He was right there in the mix of everything that happened there. So here we go. Here's the 40. Coming around, he goes around the 40. There's a big checkup after, because of that happened, and then just everybody. All right, half the field gets it, folks. Half the field. It's Rob Bowers. Good to see you out there. Half the field's gonna get the helicopter award, because that's how that happens. All right, we're gonna go back to live and see who's left, because that was a big one.
Yeah, Gabe Wood was taken out of that. I was looking at Thomas Light, Chris McLean, Jonathan Bell. I think he's just in pits.
David Moore coming out. Brad Fulham's coming out of pit road. George Williams right behind him. Kip Easley. Jonathan Bell's coming out. Davin Kent getting some repairs. Gabe Wood is coming out as well, but he had some repairs on his trucks. Thomas still on pit road. Brian Evil's going to be out there. They're 55. He's stuck here. 14 coming to pit road. Andrew Moletta. Chris McLean. Justin Reeves. A lot of drivers.
I can't hear y'all. I can't hear nothing.
Brennan, you're on the wrong top.
Oh, Rob Bowers. It's because whenever we went to break, Rob, thank you very much. Yeah, it's it's loud because we had the sounds of iRacing. Yeah, that was unfortunate. A lot of drivers involved there. Queen is still out front, though. He's going to have Harden to the outside. Oh, man. A lot of drivers involved in that one, but still a lot of drivers still left in it, so that was good to see. First actual caution of the race. First caution happened in the first stint that we had. Yeah, we had some stuff that we had to take care of. Yep, appreciate you, Rob. Because we were doing Sounds of iRacing, and I had my volume lowered for the rest of what we were doing off screen while we had to take that break to reset the session. All right, lap 8 of the 65 lap stint. They're going to get back at it. Green once again. And remember, I was gonna get back to it as we're going to MaximusSportsCards.com. You can find them on eBay. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them all over the place. Find them on Facebook. Give them a like and follow for me. I'd appreciate that very much. Sports cards breaks. That's kind of something that you and I have gotten ourselves into here. We've got one coming up this Saturday. You want to tell folks about it?
Yeah, it's a football mixer. You folks go to eBay. Go to Maximus Sports Cards on eBay. Find the listing for that. Get in on that. Jason has been doing very good. It's been exciting, some of the stuff you've pulled so far, especially in the NASCAR breaks.
Yeah, we pulled all but I think 5 packs total. Had a numbered card in it yesterday when we pulled the NASCAR 2021 packs that we did yesterday. The 2 hobby boxes. It's a lot of fun. It's very nostalgic. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm telling you, if people want to buy packs from you or buy their cards and ship them direct, we'll open them for Maximus Sports Cards. I think I could do that for hours.
You can please put me down for a week.
It's definitely fun to watch too. You have to watch it. It's a blast.
We'll get you.
Yeah, get those views up there and make sure that you tune in each week. We've got Pokemon Friday nights as Pokemon becomes more and more available. That's terrible. We've got this Saturday, 5 p.m. We've got the Panini mixer. It's going to be the football mixer that we have going on. Team buys is what they've had. It's just absolutely amazing. Get out there. Someone bought my team. It's terrible. And then let's see, Monday night NASCAR night. That's usually our night to do our NASCAR polls. So keep tuning in each week. The more that we do, the better off we are. 10 weeks of 3 a week. That'll get us some more generated views. But make sure you get out there, give us a like, follow, and subscribe. You can watch it on Signature Esports, on Maximus Sports Cards Facebook page, and then of course all the other myriad of platforms that we do: Twitch, YouTube, the Signature Esports Live. Speaking of Signature Esports Live, if you are a gamer, make sure you go join Signature Esports Live. Join that Facebook group. Post your stuff there so I can post it everywhere else. Oh, man, there's a battle going back and forth for 1. Gene Wolf finally clears Kunkel and slides right there in front of him. The 48 has Shoemaker, the 15 right behind him. 33 of Wyatt Brackett's worked his way to the front. Somebody up under the wall right there. I think Brackett was... Oh, they're going to turn again. Whoa!
It looks like Evan Bushbasher going around.
Man, oh man, that was Evan Bushbasher. There's a look at it right here. Bushbasher, the 34, finally cleared himself off the wall. He was stuck in the wall, and then the 22, the recipient of that, into the 49, into Jonathan Bell. Everybody else is all right. Ryan McDuffie involved in that. Definitely engine damage. And this is what I was talking about with that front nose. So the 49 gets that right side nailed. And I wanted to... I know I have a camera for that. This one.
Last year's point champion Jonathan Bell getting caught up in that just a little bit. He saved it nicely.
It's frustrating. I'm sure it's frustrating. First race of the season, and all the issues that have happened tonight with iRacing. I'm sure that's just not happy. But this is what I was talking about, that front nose. So we're gonna it immediately blew his engine, and the impact wasn't near as hard as you would think it is. We're gonna go back, take a look at it as you get dizzy for a moment. He's already got a little bit of right side damage, but as he came around, it's more of a bump off screen. We've seen people do worse things. He's off the gas, and just that little, you hear the engine blow. So that radiator's destroyed. If you have, yes, we are on YouTube, youtube.com/signature esports. Rob, you can watch it on there. YouTube TV is part of what we have going on there. So, McDuffie, a part of that. Gene Wolf's going to be your race leader. Kunkel's going to be in second. Yes, absolutely. Roku, we were changing some things with Roku. We had to pull the channel down because the Roku channel was not uploading all the new videos. So, with that being said, we were working on releasing the Amazon live channels and the Apple TV channels. It looks like we're going to go ahead and move forward with that here a little faster than what we had planned on. We had to make some changes in software that we were using, so we're going to do that. So our Signature Esports TV channel, you'll be able to still download it, but I don't think you can view anything right now because we had to actually pull the channel to incorporate it into our Amazon and Apple TV. So we should be able to start going live here in the next couple of weeks with Signature Esports live on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and the Roku Live as well. So, so much fun. So much fun. But yes, if you've got YouTube on your TV, here, let's just do this. https://youtube.com/signature esports. There you go. Go get it.
My one, you got it. 34, you got a clear chat, buddy.
Alrighty. Conkle's going to be your race leader, as I believe the
Conkle's having a very good race. He started back in 34th, so I think he's where he wants to be at this point.
I can't give you the biggest mover of the race, so you'll have to keep up with it. Right now, it's Conkle. My telemetry is way off now. All right, lap 14 is where we're at. 65 to make it a full-on race. And so far, the ping level's held up. We've got some things holding. So hopefully, it runs all the way through, and we don't have any issues like we had just a moment ago. We like the live broadcasts, and we like to be able to do this for everybody. And sometimes just things happen. I had a power outage over here one time, and I was right in the middle of one of the biggest races of I think it was no limit. Whenever I was doing no limit racing, just everything dropped right in the middle. It was awful. Conkle, Shoemaker, Brackett, Bedwell, Place, Mahar, Watts, Brown, Shanks, and Locke going to make up the top 10, and they're going to go back to green flag racing right here. Lights are off on the pace truck. And Austin, it's already been a good race, but now that we've gotten into a new track, I think the first 25 lap jitters are out of the way and they're ready to go.
Yeah, these guys are definitely picking up the pace a little bit. Some guys are getting a little bit more aggressive. They're still being pretty much clean, so this will be exciting.
Yeah, we know that. What have we got? 22 cars in the field still, something like that. Looking down the list right here. 28 cars still in the field. Some of them still on pit road. 2 cars off the lead lap right now. There's more than that, but 2 immediate cars off the lead lap. David Harden's going to be the first car 1 lap down to 34. And then Evan Bushbasher is going to be on pit road. Looks like he's on pit road, but he is 2 laps down, so we will see how that goes. All right.
We'll see how some of the free agent drivers do. I know a couple free agent drivers won the first couple races last year. Jay Place is sitting in a pretty good spot right now as one of the free agent drivers.
He's in 5th, and he's holding on to that inside line right now, I do believe. There's Fred the Flagman. He's got the green. Fred and Barney. Where's Wilma? Where is Wilma? Green. They are gone again. Ooh, Nelly. He's like, go, hurry up, move. Thank you. All right. Conkle, Brackett, Shoemaker, Place, Bedwell, Watts, Mahar. Ooh, Mahar. He's picked up that outside line with those drivers. There's the 15 of Shoemaker. He's trying to take the 94 of Bedwell with him. Mahar, very patient all season long last season, and a very good points driver. I know that he had 1 win, and he was like, I don't know how I won. But, it's just, well, look at Brackett. Brackett, he's kicking butt.
Joseph's very consistent in what he does. That's how he got up there. He'll be there at the end every week. That's pretty much who he is and what he likes to do. So
Jay Place. Yeah, and I'm seeing these names, these new drivers. Jay Place, the 17, who's been inside and outside the top 10. I know he fell back toward the end of the stage in the first part of the race that we were doing, and he has now worked himself back to the outside lane. Seems like he's very consistent. C-Class driver, 2482 I rating, so still a high I rating. It probably was an A-Class driver and got wrapped up in the Daytona scandals like me. Conkle, we know. We've heard the name. We know the name. Christy, are you out there still watching? Hey, look at him. He's on the inside. He's leading that inside lane very well in that Toyota. Just saying. Moving, grooving, and that is how it goes. Shoemaker, I think the 17 might have a good teammate going here, or a good place to pull another driver with him. Jay placed in the Toyota, looking to try to bring the 15 with him, but to be honest with you, at a certain point, you know that place had to come down and drop down, and he did so right there. Backstretch run for these drivers as they try to straighten things out, get it all the way to stage to the 25 lap. Stage break here where we have the second stage winner. We're going to see who's that's going to be, because this is just incredible. The yellow line not being friendly to some of the drivers on the inside.
Yeah, you guys definitely get a little loose, especially in the corners. But he dropped down there. I don't think you want to leave Austin Shoemaker up there, though. We can definitely get a run on that outside.
Shoemaker and the 94 of Bedwell, they work very well together. We've seen that time and time again last season to this season. So we're going to see how the two Chevys can line up and quite possibly get a good run here. All these guys we were talking about last season all getting together, and because they live not far from me, and getting some things put together for us to do. Because you see the 15, well, I probably will root for the most, because he's got local references to companies that are just down the street from me. Like Wobbly Boots is on his truck, and that is a fantastic barbecue joint. If you come to the Lake of the Ozarks, you've got to go to Wobbly Boots, where they treat you like your family. I promise you, Wobbly Boots is amazing. And tell them that Jason over at Signature Esports said to come eat there, because Austin Shoemaker ran his paint scheme. Just tell them that. Jay Place on the inside, trying to make the inside line. I think that outside line is starting to come back into where it was faster, just like it was in the last session. Outside line really holding together.
Yeah, you got Austin Shoemaker. You definitely have a good pusher in Chris Bedwell back there, so that's definitely where you want to be at this moment.
Bedwell and he's doing it the right way too. You know, push a little bit on the straights, stay out of the tri-oval, stay off the bumper on the tri-oval, and then continue to move forward. You know, I don't think it's fair that they run the Lowe's paint scheme on a Toyota. It's not right. Totally do. It doesn't matter to me. Shoemaker highline with a 94. Not getting any help. Needs that backstretch to come into place for him. 94's got to get tucked up underneath him and give him a little bump. Conkle there. Wyatt Brackett. There's the man. What I wanted to do here's... Oh, we want this one. Gyro cam. Here's the 48 in front of him right there. That 1-2 tandem doing just fine on the inside. The outside line was a little bit faster, but they're just not holding on. There you go. Wobbly Boots. Right there. That's the logo. On Passover Road. Go get it. Give him a bump. Give him a bump. That's a bump right there, folks. He didn't slam into him. He gave him a little bit of a push, a nice push. And one thing we're not seeing, Austin, is we're not seeing the side draft be very effective here.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Or maybe it's just not being utilized the way that we've seen in the past. That might be what I'm saying.
I was looking for that word, utilized. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
It's kind of where I was looking at it was, you know, there's a lot of space.
stops here to the stage break. We haven't really seen any green flag pit stops either.
No, we had the 2 cautions, so the 2 cautions really coming into play here. The top 5 all came to pit road on lap 6, so I think everybody is able to make it to the end of the stage, and then so everybody will probably come to pit road on the stage end.
Right.
The 60 came to pit road on lap 13 on the last caution, and he's up there in the top 7. Right there, battling to the outside. Woo, there's a side draft. 60, getting it. Oh, I think it's starting to do it again. J place, but that's okay. We're coming to the stage end, so this, they got to be patient. This might be for a race win right here. 94 to the back bumper of the 15, getting a better run right there. Kunkel backs off a little bit and is coming back around. This will be the last lap for the stage as they come around a complete lap 24, lap 25. Here it is, 17 having a better luck with the inside lane. I wonder if Kunkel's going to try to make a pass on him to win the stage. Do this now. Place Kunkel. There's the run for him on the backstretch. 17:48. Oh, it did. It lost a little ground, but look at the 48. He moved up to the high line, and now the 15 is right there on the back bumper. The 15 not afraid to get to the back bumper in the corner. Ooh, nearly.
Got 3 wide, a few rows back there with 94 to 60.
I mean, if this is quite possibly for a win, do they wreck? Do they hold on to it? Brackett wins stage 1 or stage 2. Get it. Wyatt Brackett making a move right there that is, unbeknownst to him, one of the best that I've seen.
Yeah, Wyatt was about 8th or 9th there with about 4 laps to go, so he moved up there fairly quickly. And
here's a look at it right here. Bam! There it is. I want to go back and watch that develop. Hold on, let's go back. He came out. Here's Wyatt Brackett. Let's back up. Stop. Thank you. Dang old computer. Dang old software. Here it is. So Wyatt Brackett right here. They're coming out of turn 3. There's turn 3. He clears the 48. Turn 4. Boom. Makes his move right here. Gets a good run. Leaves the 17 hanging. 17 not going to block. 84 is there to push. And that's how you win. And the 84 was going to finish 3rd no matter how you looked at it right there. But that's how you win a stage. It's also how you win a race. So good move by Wyatt Brackett. 84 of Watts. Mike Watts comes 2nd. Place Mahar, Kunkel, Shanks. Who's race control?
that's Dylan.
Is it? Oh, get it. Shoemaker, Queen, and Bedwell. That's going to be the top 10 in the field right there for your stage. So stage win. So Wyatt Brackett right there. Holy goodness gravy.
While we have a break in action here, you guys go to OmegaLeafCBD.com and use the TRUCS 25. Make sure you guys get a chance to utilize that.
Absolutely. Omega CBD. Now this is Omega Leaf CBD. Technically, this is a 225-mile race. We already ran 25 laps prior. iRacing had an issue. I mean, a big issue. I even watched. I think the Coca-Cola series even got dumped, from what I understand. So, because of that, we had to make a new session. We're back at it again, and we're gonna have ourselves a shootout to the end. At least one more green flag pit stop before the end. YouTube is so much better on TV than a 5-inch screen. I agree, and I'm so happy. Chrissy, I'm so glad that you're still there. You can watch on all the platforms. I'm waiting for Facebook to have more of those, more of an opportunity to be able to have the same kind of platform that YouTube does when it comes to being able to watch your 1080s and your 4K on TV. So it's I mean, you can if you screencast, but you lose a lot of connection between Facebook and your television when you screencast. So it's kind of the way it goes. Joseph Mahar gonna be a new race leader. He gets off pit road pretty fast there. I think he just took fuel. He did. Just fuel. 9 seconds of fuel, to be a matter of fact. Total pit lap time for Mahar, 36:92. So almost 37 seconds from pit road entrance to pit road exit.
Yeah, tires aren't really a factor here, so Joe's taking a gamble. This is kind of where the point in the race where you want to take a gamble. So,
especially if something happens from this point forward, you want to be in that position to be in the lead. Because, like you said, the race becomes official if something happens. Mahar, Watts, Queen, Brackett, place. That's going to be the top 5. So Wyatt Brackett with a stage win there. And now I've already forgotten who won the other stage. Isn't that terrible? There it is. League photos. Nice league photo. Oh, you guys got some awesome league photos. Look at that. So nice. Shut up.
Brandon Queen.
Brandon Queen. Yeah, there he is, and he's in third.
Yeah, it's at the beginning of the race. Brandon Queen was one of the ones that we brought on this year, and one of the ones I was looking at this season. So he's starting out pretty good so far.
Right.
Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead and queue up again. Hold on just a second. Are you damaged or something?
Yeah. I don't want to hold him up. He's on the lead lap.
Go Mahar, says Matthew Manley out there. Go Mahar, says Jeffrey Nichols.
All right, we're good. Never mind. We're all set.
Evan James, why aren't you racing? I haven't had no luck. All right, Mahar's on the outside. Watts is going to be on the inside. And he's going to restart with Brackett right behind him at 30 of Queen there to the inside with Shoemaker behind him. That is going to be interesting. We're going to go back at it. Final stage of the Omega Leaf CBD 225. And we're going to go back to green with roughly about 36 laps to go here at Daytona iRacing. TRUCS Series racing. Woo! A little bit squirrely for the 85. But you got it. He pulls Wyatt Brackett down with him very quickly. As now you see the Chevy lead the inside lane. Shoemaker gets a good run on the outside with the 30 of Queen. The restart pretty clean. Just a lot of, 84 maybe just drifting up just a little bit too much. 85, 33 checking up. Everybody checking up. Oh, they're going to go around. Oh, dang, oh, dang, oh, dang, oh, dang. I'm saying the restart looked really clean. Call me a liar, folks. Call me a liar.
Some really good saves in that one there.
What?
Not a lot of.
Mahar was one of them. Oh man, and it started. I had the 4. There's a 4. I think it was the 4. Maybe the 20. I don't know. It looked like the 4 on my screen.
Or Shoemaker.
Let's get back, y'all. Mr. Shoemaker, there you are. Hey, quit that. All right, here we go. There's the 4 of Chris Shoemaker. I think that's where it started. Maybe, it's maybe the checkup from the 84. We'll see what we'll do. Go ahead.
It looks like Joe went below the line there, came back up, and it kind of bottlenecked the whole field there behind him.
Here's a look from the cockpit view right here. Wow. Still good saves. A lot of nose damage, though. We'll look at want to go back and look at that real quick from Wyatt Brackett's point of view. Yeah, back up. Because Wyatt was right there on the. Oh, I think he was helped down there. Wyatt Brackett on the back bumper. Gets to the back corner, gets his nose. Yeah, he was helped down below the yellow line. Just a little bit there. He was right there on the inside quarter panel of Mahar.
Yeah, it looked like the 84 got loose from getting checked up and got into the 4 there.
Man, oh man. But Austin Shoemaker, the young man from my neck of the woods, he is out front. He's going to save some fuel. You hear him clutching it in right there. 30 of Queen's going to be there as well. Man. Fourth caution, one being a competition caution. Man, oh man. All right. You know. All right, my broadcast sponsor for today is going to be Black Horse Auto
If you're
Transport.
looking for fast,
And listen to
reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
And as we resume right there, thank you to Black Horse Auto Transport for being just awesome people. They're going to be our Sonoma sponsor here in the Cup Series for Signature Esports here very shortly. However, big old thank you to the race sponsor for tonight, Omega Leaf CBD. Lots of benefits. I was going through that list that just of information, just the knowledge that he embarked on Dylan to send over to me is just absolutely crazy. They started the idea of Omega Leaf back in 2018 and began it operating in 2019. So the little CBD brands are actually technically fairly well seasoned, given that they've been operating for 2 years, but been working on this for 3 years. There's something else in here. One of the only brands who is fully endorsed and recommended by an actual physician, Dr. Jose Rivas, out of the Veritas Medical Group down in Orlando, Florida. So it's highly recommended by a actual physician, so that's pretty awesome. And unlike many brands, they take pride in offering a full 6-page quality and safety lab results, not just a page or two, for every one of their products. So if you have doubts in CBD, you won't have doubts in this company. Make sure that you go and do your research, of course, but you'll be able to find a lot of that information on their website, omegaleafcbd.com. Make sure you sign up for their email list that's up there. You get 30% off as a new time register, and then from now until the end of the TRUCS Series season, you can use TRUCS 25 to make sure that you get an additional 25% off already discounted prices. They want to make sure that you save and stay healthy. Absolutely great talking to Jim earlier when it came to what he knows about his products. So very, very cool, very fantastic individual, and make sure that you go and check that out for us. Man, and I get to play a new segment today for you guys too. I can't wait to get to Victory Lane. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that was definitely the best feature.
Yeah, Pace Truck getting it. Fred getting it. Shoemaker getting it. Queen, Mahar, Place, Brackett. That's going to be the top 5. They're going to settle in single file pretty quick. You can already see that happening. Queen was trying to utilize that outside line. He's got nobody there. The 60 maybe picking up at his draft right here, but he's going to have such a run on the 30, he's not going to be able to do anything for him. So right here is probably going to be an opportunity to... Whoa. That was a long dropout for the 48. 15 of Shoemaker, Mahar. 17 of Place. Shoemaker Mahar Place. I was trying to figure out how to put that together cleverly, but I can't do it.
Yeah, we were talking about features coming up. Definitely one of the best features that we've added for the season. We're definitely excited. That's definitely going to be an awesome feature. We won't ruin the surprise for people watching.
I mean, it's in the description, so go and read the description. While you're doing that, do me a favor. Give me that Facebook follow. That was my segue. Signature Esports, give us a like and follow. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and of course, Twitch. You know, that's my Twitch screen. I like it. Signature Esports is the brand. That's the company that we, owned and operated by Signature Media. We do love what we do over there as well. If you're ever in my area and you need printing, go to signatureesports.com. You can buy a t-shirt, get a sample of what we do right there. I say a sample, but you're buying a t-shirt. Signature Esports t-shirts out there. I know Austin was talking about Fred the Flagman, but everything that you do on our website, you can donate there as well. There's a donate button right there on our main page that you can click and donate to our streams. You can also send Facebook stars. There's lots of ways to be able to donate. You can subscribe to our channels. You can go to Twitch and subscribe there, and there's lots of good things that we offer, and it just helps everything because it takes a lot. Believe it or not, you would not believe how much money it takes to do this, and so it's crazy. Shoemaker though out front, Mahar is right there behind him.
Yeah, I'm looking back in the field here. Brad Lee and Ryan Wilson are both slowly creeping up now that it's getting later in the race.
I think that they took their time. They wanted to save their trucks, and now that we're halfway through this segment, so it's basically we're 2/3 of the way through the race right now. Okay, folks, we're about to pick up. You're going to start seeing people jostling to be in a position for pits. Everybody out there came to pit road on lap 27 except for Jeremy Little, Richard Swavely, Garrett Brown. Those guys came to pit road on lap 31 and 32. Men side by side to the front, Daytona. Alrighty, I'm gonna let you guys listen to it. Austin, you got it for 2 seconds. I'm gonna do off-road racing. I would love to do off-road racing, but my schedule is so freaking full, and I mean friggin' like, holy cow, you guys have really made me blow up when it comes to getting broadcasts. But off-road racing is something I know that Signature Esports was looking at. But if somebody has a league out there and it runs kind of like during the day on Saturday or Sunday, like prior to 2 o'clock Eastern, I would love to pick one up. It'd be absolutely amazing. Our Signature Esports Road Series kind of didn't take off where we wanted it to, so we are actually working on rebuilding that as well. So you're going to see maybe an F1 series coming our way. Just some stuff that we're thinking about doing. And if not, you can always tune into me playing Phasmophobia late at night whenever I should be sleeping. Answering questions out there on Facebook. Thank you very much. Shoemaker Mahar Place. Queen Bracket is there, the inside, the 30 of Queen on the outside, 17 of Place, doing a fantastic job staying up there. But you were talking about Ryan Wilson. He's inside the top 10.
Yeah, Ryan slowly kept to his paces here, stayed in the back, and I think he just wanted to be there at the end. That's what I was talking to him earlier today.
Half the battle is being there.
Right.
All right. Austin, you call this for a couple of seconds. I need to refresh my hot water real quick. Apologies. Normally I have all this stuff sitting there, but I moved it over.
Austin Shoemaker's leading with Joseph Mahar, Jay Place, Brandon Queen, and Wyatt Brackett rounding out your top 5. As we look at that outside line of Brandon Queen starting to form up with Ryan Wilson right behind. As I think we have some guys starting to make their green flag pit stops here. Austin Shoemaker continues to lead. Joseph Mahar, J Place, Wyatt Brackett. The outside line pretty much is dissipated at this point. Only 2 drivers in the outside.
And they're doing a fantastic job of holding that outside line together. They're the glue that sticks the outside line. The 30 is back there having fun. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Guys, those who don't know, I broadcast so much that I always usually keep a carafe or something of hot water next to me so that way I can keep everything ready to go. But I tell you what, we're coming down to it. The truck's 25 to go, just went to 24 as Austin Shoemaker leads Joseph Mahar around, and I put Mr. Harger on the spot. Chris Shoemaker says, let's go, Austin, do some work. Lap traffic in the way.
Yeah, lap traffic brushing the wall there as they try to get around him. Everyone seems to keep a straight line.
They're trying to. They're definitely trying to. Here's a big look at it. I like this camera. I set this camera up because you get a real good look at what they're trying to hold on to as they're handling these trucks. That long backstretch look at when they come around, it really shows a dynamic. There's a lot of movement that actually happens with these cars. You see it in NASCAR all the time, and you're like, why are they moving around so much? Why can't they drive in a straight line? They're going 200 miles an hour. What do you think they're going to be doing? Come on. And then you connect them like with these trucks. It's so much fun to be a pusher here because you take the flat. You don't have that much curvature to the bumper like what you see with the Xfinity cars and you see with the Cup cars. There's a lot of arrow into it. And so you can really easily turn a vehicle. With a truck, you got to be on the inside of the quarter panel for it to go around. You got to hit it kind of awkward. You can pretty much go straight on with the back bumper and not have to worry about if you're going to turn them or not. Unless they lift their throttle and then you just shove it. Then they go around. Outside line starting to work. 30 has the 60 behind him. Shoemaker Mahar inside line. I believe we're seeing Wyatt Brackett do the same thing that he did before. He's just pacing himself. We're going to have a green flag pit stop here very shortly.
Yeah, while you were gone there for a second, I thought a couple of people short pitted, but there's definitely the rest of the field's still going to have to come here shortly.
So from first to, I'm looking at the relative from first to 12th. They're definitely going to have to come to pit road. Garrett Brown, who's still on the lead lap back here, he pitted on lap 32. He's got the 20. He's going to have to pit. He's still going to have to pit no matter how you look at it. 5 laps is not that much different. If I were him, I would pick a lap to come in, maybe second on the. Don't pit with the first batch of groups because usually it's the inside pits then the outside line pits. I would definitely pit when the second group comes around, but pretty much out there. Whoa! Dang! Oh, they're separating there. But we are looking at pretty much 16, 17 drivers that came to pit road on lap 27, so they're all going to come to pit road together here pretty soon. Matthew Manley out there on Facebook says, this is definitely fun to watch, definitely something you want to start. Thanks for broadcasting. Absolutely, that's what we do over here. That's we do all kinds of broadcasts. You know, Signature Esports is, I tell people all the time, I'm a very nostalgic person. I love NASCAR, so iRacing was just natural for me to get into. I joined iRacing to drive it. I didn't join iRacing to be doing this. And somebody asked me, like, hey, I know you have done broadcasting and radio commercials and voiceovers in the past. Would you like to broadcast one of our league races? And I said, sure, because their broadcaster had fallen out or something like that for a day. And so I figured out how to do it within like 3 days. And next thing you know, here I am 10 months later broadcasting iRacing races 7 days a week. And I tell you what, iRacing has really given me my platform to be able to be an influencer out there. And I truly appreciate that. iRacing is not all that we do. We do love all things video games. We're talking the classic NES games, Super NES games, PC gaming. We build our own PCs. We do our own media. We build commercials, do paints, all kinds of stuff when it comes to that. But also, we've started doing the card breaks with Maximus Sports Cars, Austin Hardrew, who's my co-commentator. But the caution's going to come out as we were sitting there talking. Oh, maybe not come out. Wyatt, yeah, now it's coming out. There it is. Wyatt Brackett. Ouch. There's Wyatt Brackett there inside. Whoop. I'm going to change cameras. This is the camera you want to see right here. Oh, gets into Queen. Queen goes down. Queen saves it. The 19 saves it. I mean, it looked a lot worse than what it was.
Yeah, that was a very nice save by Queen. Very nice.
Now I'm going to watch it from his cockpit because that was awesome. I'm just saying. He drifted that bad boy. Man. And now everybody's going to come to pit road. That was Brad Fulham. Or not Brad Fulham. That was the 30. Brad Fulham getting back on track. Where is the 30? Where'd you go, buddy?
Hey, admin, I'm going to get the lucky dog this time. Is it okay if I just go ahead and blow past the field so I can actually get some damage fixed? Because the past 2 times I haven't had
Yeah, it
time.
looks like the 33 of White Bracket moved up there into the high lane.
Oh no, is this going to tip them for passing, maybe? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it will do that. All right. Here is a look right here from the. Oh, actually, let's do this right here. Here's Queen. This is going to be the review right here. 33 up. Oh, he got bumped up. And then look at that. Look at that save. He's going to need some Duragloss, that's for sure. Holy cow. I love it. What a save from Queen. Tell you what, new driver. Impressing me, that's for darn sure. Everybody coming to pit road. You get a pit road. You get a pit road. You get 4 tires. You get 4 tires.
Yeah, the 17 at J Place, the free agent drivers have been very impressive today so far as well. A lot of good new guys in this league, that's for sure, this season.
J Place with a 2482 air rating. Digging it. There he is right there. James Conkle going down the list. Somebody up. Queen. Hopefully he's going to try to utilize that front pit position after the change of the session. There goes the 48 of Conkle. Shoemaker is going to be your race leader. He was leading the race as well when he came to pit road. So that driver right there doing a fantastic job. Mahar right behind him. So the restart's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Oh, somebody, I think, just bought a shirt. Also, another big special thank you to one of our other... You're going to see different sections of products out there. Some of our sponsors have products on our website that we make for them. And we, of course, let them benefit from that and let them pay for that and all that stuff. So much appreciative of everybody there being a part of that. You did, Linda. You are absolutely amazing. You bought something very cool. I believe you did. I'm looking. Let's see what Linda bought. Linda Hernandez. Bought herself a Phil Hab hoodie. Yeah, that's right. Phil Hab, the F it, let's have a beer. The 4-letter word I don't say unless I stub my toe. Thank you for going out there and buying that. Yeah, it's F it, let's have a beer. That's my favorite group out there. I think she's getting ready to start a YouTube channel. I think she's trying to find a name for it. Join that Beer Chick Facebook group to find out what she's going to be changing it to. George Williams, you are absolutely awesome. I will. I appreciate you. Number 40 out there giving me some shout outs. You're awesome, man. Telling me thank you, which I absolutely appreciate it. Shoemaker's going to take him back to the start. Mahar's going to restart on the outside. Man, do you think we've seen our last caution? I mean, statistically, no.
Great caution.
Statistically, I mean, what is it? Inside 3 laps to go, it's like a 94% probability according to NASCAR. So we're 16. We'll be 15 to go when we go back to green. 18 to 22 green laps, depending on what you are doing in the pack. Says George Williams for me. Thank you very much. So they're going to be able to make it all the way to the end.
And don't look now. I realize in the top 5, Garrett Brown, a strong competitor from last season, has snuck up in there into the top 5.
Garrett is the silent. He's like the forgive the term. I'm trying to make a joke. He's like the Dutch oven. He's silent but deadly. He'll get up there when he needs to. Yes, sir. It's a bad joke. Dad joke of the day for you right there.
Yeah, I always love racing with Garrett. I've raced with him a few different leagues. He's very professional and always consistent, and he's always fun to race around.
Green flag's going to wave right here. I do believe Shoemaker got a nice jump right there. Mahar kind of even paced with him. He's going to pick up the inside line again. 17 a place, going to be right there as well. 48 of Kunkel. I think 17 had a bigger run than he thought. He forced himself up high. And now you're going to see the 48 pick up the inside line. 17 is going to have the 20 of Wilson not far off as well. We're talking about Brown. Brown's right there. He's going to pick that inside line, unless the outside forms up a little bit better, that inside line is going to be pushing it. Mahar trying to figure out, I don't know if he's going to go inside, if he's going to go outside. He looks like he's being a little bit wavily right there.
Oh, 17 gets a little loose there. That line is definitely going to fizzle out here.
You know, it's about being able to, there's a difference between pushing and being able to take a push. A lot of drivers can get to the back bumper of a vehicle and give a good push and a good little bump. But the fact of the matter is sometimes that little bump, can that driver in front of you take it? The 10 tries to go up high. He's giving up a spot, nobody to go with him. So Garrett Brown's going to fall back a few spots. You see that line still moving. Somebody falling off pace right there, trying to get out and maybe get behind everybody. 15 a Shoemaker leading them around. And because of everything that's all messed up, I can't tell you who's led the most laps. It's awful. Shoemaker, Mahar, Kunkel, place Locke. There is Phil Locke. The number 1 in all of our hearts. Number 1 on the trucks. He's up to 5th right now. He's got Holdcroft right behind him.
Yeah, I was just looking. Holdcroft definitely wanted a consistent season. I know he was there at the end last year. I know he was.
Austin Shoemaker still trying to lead this field around. Still a big field of drivers in here. We're still looking at 26 drivers. 29 drivers still driving of the 34 car field, so that's still impressive to see. Good to see these guys get in here and continue to push it. And I tell all the drivers in any series that I broadcast for or any series that I run, because we know that I do have our series. Oh, get back in there, Kunkel.
Oh, God.
Make sure. Oh, it's starting again. Don't start again. 12 laps to go. We got to finish a race here. Oh, half the field's gone. Where did they go? Oh, man. Just continue to run what you can. Maybe they're just in a different session right now.
Yeah, I've seen that outside line with Garrett here, so we'll see how this goes with coming to about 10 to go.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Oh, there you go.
Up into the wall. I think somebody just blew. Oh, caution's going to come out. Oh, Garrett Brown. Man, got a good race going for him, a good run. We were talking about him just a little bit ago. The 21, here we're going to take a look at it real quick. Here's how it's set up. So the 21 finally got up to him. That's Depinette right there. It's Garrett Brown right to the front side of him. Here's a look at this front stretch run. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, he got a little bit loose. The 1 was there. The 10 was there. The 21 went outside. And maybe a little net code there as well. But the 10 getting getting the brunt of the wall right there. We were talking about that right side, how important it is in all these trucks, and that is the reason why, because now, instead of some right side impact, that corner went into the wall just at the right spot, destroyed that radiator. Now, full engine swap, got to take it back to the garage, or the imaginary garage right here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Garrett was right where he wanted to be, but it's Daytona. These things happen.
Daytona is everybody's racetrack. 10 to go as we completed under caution. First to 25 laps, caution free. And then we moved on to the next. Had to get everything reset. Maybe it was just something that had to do with the session, because that other session just seemed like everybody was ready to go. Maybe there's not enough rubber on the track. Who knows? Shoemaker is going to be your race leader. Mahar is going to restart. So I think we're going to see a completely different race now that we're going to be 10 laps to go. I think at 5 to go, we're going to see how aggressive everybody's going to be, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody tries to attempt it now.
Yeah, this is definitely where we pick it up. We'll start to see the 3 wide action pick up a little bit more aggressive.
Oh man, it's been a good race, regardless of the fact. All right, let's see. We got thanks for the info, and you don't know if you don't ask. You love off-road racing, you just don't see it much anymore. I know. Maybe something in the future. Just keep give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You might be able to see that out there. As far as the off-road dirt racing, every once in a while I do get in the old. What are those trucks? The legacy trucks that they do the Daytona road course with, the Daytona dirt oval road course with. I get in there and I drive those every once in a while. I think my truck is SpongeBob for my daughter. Definitely fun to watch. Definitely fun to watch. Thank you. Definitely fun to watch. Thank you. Like the reactions. Make sure that you tune in each and every week. Our stream schedule is busy. Tomorrow night, championship. Oh man, I was trying to hit my mute button. I had 3 things going at once. It's terrible. Championship Auto Racing Series tomorrow night, or the CARS Series, for those who want an acronym. CARS is going to be tomorrow evening, same time, same place. Daytona is Omega going to be the sponsor for tomorrow's race as well?
Omega is the sponsor tomorrow as well.
Well then,
we look forward to bringing them back.
That's awesome. The Omega 240. Maybe we'll get Jim back in here and we'll ask him a couple more questions before the race starts. Give him another 3 minutes of fame, as we call it.
Yeah, this is a spur of the moment thing to join you up here, but it's definitely fun. I can see why you have a blast every week, and I won't be here tomorrow. Obviously, I'll be on the track. So thank you for letting me be up here tonight.
Yeah, that's what we do. I encourage it. And I tell you what, if somebody out there on Facebook wants to be in a broadcast booth with me, we can make that happen pretty easily. If you want to be, you have to be in iRacing to do that. But if you want to, when I say in iRacing, you have to be able to physically see the screen on your end to be able to do that. But let me know. I will bring on a guest commentator just for the fun of it. We'll talk about the rules and stuff like that when it comes to broadcasting. But the 7 magic words you're not allowed to say, but some people say it anyway. I've heard it, at least. It's terrible. We might do that. We might do a drawing and let somebody get in here and co-commentate with me for the heck of it. Eventually, I'm going to go to the point. You might just have to take me. Matt, awesome. Matt Moniak wants to do that. Get you in here and help broadcast, and we'll have some fun with it. I encourage it. I encourage everybody having some fun, and I like to have my community a part of it. Eventually, I will have video feeds. We were going to be stepping up the game. I am working on picture-in-picture as well. Just that's an $800 investment I didn't know that I was going to have to make until I wanted to make it. Now I kind of, in order to compete with some of the other folks out there, or not compete, but have some of the same things that they have. I do things differently and I have things differently, but to be able to have those little extras, I want to be able to show that as well, and showcase that I can do that. So we'll try to make that happen for you. And that just requires me rebuying everything that I've already purchased on iRacing and do that. But 8 laps to go, going to be 7 laps to go. Pace truck dives off. Green is going again. 15 to Shoemaker gets that run. But how long is he going to be able to hold off onto it? He got a big jump right there. Sometimes a mistake at Daytona. Austin Archer going to be in the cars race tomorrow. Xfinity Series. No pushing in those cars. You don't want to touch the back bumper of a car in front of you in those things, in my opinion at least. And if you can, you deserve to be driving the real thing. Shoemaker, Mahar, Place, Holdcroft, Wolf. That's going to be the top 5 moving forward. Kunkel's going to try to take the outside lane, or the inside lane. He's going to push it a little bit further on the inside. 17 of Place. He's got the outside lane moving. The 11 of Wolf there as well. Bracket. There he goes. There's my Yingling. Moving. 85 of Mahar. Now, I do think that we will see the same kind of move from second place that happened at the stage end here in this session, where Wyatt Brackett kind of just slipped about and moved on in. Whoa, everybody touching the yellow line. Don't touch that yellow line. That yellow line's dangerous. Jonathan Bell back in the mix, up to his top 10. He is trying to get back to the front. Jonathan Bell wrapped up early, and now is back in the race. Outside line run.
Outside line got a very big rush there.
17 has the 11. I think Wolf is the right pusher for the 17 because he shoved him so fast through the corner. Now they're neck and neck on the front stretch. Ooh, it's not over. 5 laps to go. Omega Leaf CBD 225. Wrapping up the final laps. And, 5 laps may not seem that many. That's 5 whole minutes of racing still left to go here. And that's a lot of decisions and a lot of split second decisions to be made here. Shoemaker, Place, Mahar, Wolf, Brackett there. Highline runs working for him.
Yeah, you see some of the guys on the back starting to set up their positions to make this last lap run here.
They're getting their lines ready to go. You see Jonathan Bell. He is carrying the 28 right behind him. So we did see some of those issues that happened before, but the 28 there set up. David Moore, he is there to be set up to get around and to help Jonathan Bell, last season's champion, make a run at it. I think the 15, if the 15 does give up the lead right here, it's not a bad thing because he still has an opportunity to make moves. And if the leaders wreck each other, well, then he's in contention still, just in case something were to happen. 17 high line has the 11 of Wolf right there with him. Does look like the 17, the outside line is going to slow up just a little bit. And now the 15 is going to start making back some of that ground. 17 going to lose the outside lane just a little bit, but he's going to carry it back because there's Wolf to the outside again.
Yeah, if you're the leader coming to the finish here, you're definitely going to be a sitting duck. So it's not a bad spot to be. It's a bad spot to be right.
2 by 2 from second on back. That outside line had a move. I think the 17 probably should have maybe moved up just, or maybe came down just a little bit. He and the 11 were clear at one point, and now maybe the truck was starting to overheat a little bit. Maybe the 11 was getting a little warmer, but now the 15 has Mahar there. Man, it's getting dicey. 31 of Holcroft, he's going to take over third. Brackett's going to slide down. He's like, I'm out of that eye line. I want the inside line. Let me get going here. Back up in front of the 30. Queen back in there again after his dramatic save. 2 laps to go. Daytona.
Yeah, see Mahar there starting to make a peak to make his move.
Joseph Mahar moving. He something's going to happen. I wouldn't do it yet. 1 more lap. Take the white flag. Take it on turn 3. Oh, the 48 dips down some positions there. Maybe getting some air. Maybe, I know Mahar's getting some air. You see him dip his nose out there a little bit. 17 trying to make the high line just a little bit more. I think that push is coming. They're going to come around and take the white flag here as they hit the front stretch. Turn 4 exit. Pit road. 1, 2, 3. Here they come. Oh, 17 is going to slide down. 15 is going to be right there. The 11 is going to, oh, the 33. White flag waves. Whoa. Oh. White flag. It's a race to the finish. Wolf, Queen, 2 to go. Or the white flag. So this is it. This is your race right here, folks. James Kunkel has a drafting partner. That big wreck happened. They're going to come around. Wolf, Queen, still around. The race isn't over. Oh, man. Queen goes up to take the outside line. Side by side, 1 and 2. Crossover move, 11, 30. Front stretch run. Here they come. It's a battle. Inside. Oh, Queen won. Queen neck and neck.
.001 on that finish.
Holy goodness. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right, here it is. We'll speed this up. Here's the end of the race right here. They're beating and banging, and then, oh man. Ugh. Hold on, hang on. I'm trying to time this. And boop. I mean, they're, yeah. Bam. Closest margin of victory I've ever seen. Holy goodness gracious. Your race winner, Brendan Queen, after a lot of wrecking. I mean, a lot of wrecking. Here's a look at what happened. Oh, man. Wolf. Here's the white flag for everybody. Here's a relook at what happened. The 15 and the 33 were side by side. Mahar was there. Mahar a little bit into the back bumper of the 15. Actually, let's do that. We're going to do that real quick. I want to relook at this before I go anywhere. All right, hold on real quick. And then we'll get to our new feature, which is awesome. So we'll back this up real quick, and we're going to look at the cockpit point of view from Joseph Mahar right here, as this was the white flag being taken here. Holy goodness gracious. It was such a good end. All right, here's the white flag. 17 crosses over, 85 right there. Little side. 17 there. Gets into the, he got right into the bumper, and that started that. And then, bam! Oh! Holy net coat! Brennan Queen. Looking for... Oh, man. He's got nothing on his... Oh, that's crazy. He's trying to track him down. Last lap here for you. There's the Wolf. Oh, and he goes up to try to assume the line. I don't think that he truly meant to do that. Diving inside. He's there, getting forced down a little bit. Forced down. Oh, man. That was the finish, folks. That was the finish. All right, new feature for you, and this is going to be just for you guys right here.
Congratulations to the winner from Pub Table Racers. My name is Warren Brissell. I've been in NASCAR for 20 plus years. Sitting next to me is...
My name's Tim Packman. I'm involved in the short track industry and NASCAR for about 30 years. And we have a Facebook Live show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're also on YouTube, Twitter. We have a website, pubtableracers.com. And we invite you to come check all that out.
Apple Podcasts also.
Yep, we have all that too. And Warren, what's it like to be involved with this league?
We're very proud to be involved with this league. Congratulations again.
And congratulations to the winner as you pull into Pub Table Racers Victory Lane.
Cheers.
Love the new feature. Pub Tables Victory Lane. Brought to you by Pub Table Racers. You got to make sure that you go check them out. They've got their Facebook. You got to look them up. Pub Table Racers. You've got to find them. They've sponsored a few races last season. They are the Victory Lane sponsor. You're going to see their logo way up there in the corner, and I appreciate those folks over there very, very much as we take a look at the race results. And we're going to bring in our race winner here in just a minute. Brendan Queen, Gene Wolfe, Richard Swavely. That's going to be the top three. Jeremy Little, Daniel Holdcroft, David Harden, Ryan Wilson, Austin Shoemaker, James Kunkel, and George Williams all make up the top 10. And, man, that was a great end of the race. Deponette, Mahar, Easley, Bell, and Fulham all the way to the 15 white bracket finishes 18th after all of that big old honking wow. Anybody in that top 5 could have won that race. Race Control, 20th. Good job, Race Control. Appreciate you. Harvey Shanks, 22nd. Thomas Lighton, 23rd. We're going to go to Garrett Brown, 26th. That was the 10. He was wrapped up there on the caution before last on lap 10. That was absolutely astounding. Shoemaker in 28th. Ebel, Bush Basher, Zachary Taylor all the way to 33rd. And of course, Andrew Milletta having a whole lot of fun there. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to Dylan Hastings, Clint Leatherwood for making it happen. All right, let's see what happened here as we're going to bring in the guys. We're going to bring them all in. Well, not all of them. We don't want to do that. Just in case there's some hard feelings, we don't want to do that. So let's bring in your race winner real quick. Here is Brendan Queen, new racer to the TRUCS Series, the number 30 in all of our hearts. But number 1 in today's race, your Pub Tables Victory Lane race winner. Congratulations on the race win. We know that that white flag came out in just the nick of time because you held on to it for a good battle. I mean, by 0.0001 seconds. Like you could slip a hair between your bumper and his when it came to that line.
Oh man, this is just incredible. First race with the new team, Racing Performance Motorsports. Got to give a shout out to Kevin Barlett for signing me on. Just happy to be here. But man, it's Daytona, first race of the year, to get a stage win and to win the race with everything that went on tonight. Had that scare early on where we got spun down the backstretch and saved it. And I knew on the white flag, I barely got through that wreck. I got hit and saved it. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to catch the leader. I'm not sure what his name was. I'm new to the league, but I knew the run was going to be big. I hated to throw a block on those guys behind me. And but it's the last lap. Everybody's blocking. And I just tried to fake him out by going to the top and back to the bottom. And you can't get much closer than that.
Oh, for sure. That's any closer and it's a tie. We don't want to do that. But yeah, congratulations on the race win. You got a new team, new series, Daytona. You've got championship points now. It's a whole start to this season, and I want to make sure you get your opportunity. Austin, anything for the race winner?
Congratulations, man. We're glad to have you in the league. And I think I've been saying Brandon all day. I'll fix that for next week. I know it's Brendan now. So congratulations, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. You can call me Butterbean if that's easier. That's what Twitch is, Butterbean03. Got to give a shout out to the Mullet Mafia watching tonight. Definitely thank y'all for broadcasting it, the whole TRUCS Series. I got to thank Zach Passon for painting this truck, Bryn Trim, Old School Video Games, Duragloss. And I also want to thank Gabe Wood, my teammate, for pushing me to that stage win. And like I said, just thank the man above. Happy to be here. And it's Daytona, baby.
Absolutely. Brendan Queen, your race winner. Congratulations once again. And make sure that you go and follow him out there on all those channels. Hopefully you share that love and return it for following us to follow anybody that's out here on our stream. So I appreciate that. Congratulations, Brendan. And we're going to see you next week, right?
Sir, we're going to go after that title.
That's right. Yeah, that's already. Look at that. He's ready to go. Brendan Queen, your race winner, and man, oh man, what a race that was! A fantastic race, and the closest second place that I've ever seen on iRacing as a broadcaster by I was just saying it, by a beard hair, by one of my beard hairs. Gene Wolfe comes in second, but not without trying, because man, oh man, that was a heck of an end.
That was an awesome race. Honestly, I was really hoping we were going to be able to hang on to that, but when everything happened coming to the white flag there, I knew I just was way too far out there and they were going to track me down. The only thing I had was try to throw a big block there and hope I didn't get turned coming to the line, but hats off to Brendan. He made it happen, got it done, and door to door, and that was awesome.
Well, like I said, by point, would you say 0.001, Austin?
Yes.
All right, Austin, what do you got for him? Wolf, Wolf, are you new to the league? Have I seen you race here before, or have I seen you race before, Gene?
No, this is my first race with the.
Look at that. We got 2 new drivers inside 1 and 2, and they put one of the closest races on. Austin, anything for our second place finisher here at Daytona?
No, just congratulations. I know it was second, but it was a hard fought second, that's for sure. We're glad to have you in the league, and we look forward to your the continued success this season.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, even though it was second, it was still a blast.
Definitely a blast. It was a lot of fun. Good to see it. Good to have some fun. And congratulations. We're going to see you next week. And give your shout outs out there. I want you to make sure that you shout out to anybody watching, anybody. This is your time right here, okay?
Real quick, I want to thank the team, everybody over at Wolf Racing, Nisai Racing Paints, Wobble Arrow Podcast, iRacing iFlag, Racing for Heroes, RS Button Boxes, Sim Racing Waffle Page, the Triple S, everybody else who helps make things happen over here. Also, the Facebook page, Wolf Racing. Make sure you go like, follow, and share. Thank you guys for the broadcast, and we'll see y'all next week.
Absolutely, man. Make sure that you share it over to your page. That way they can watch you have the closest finish I've ever seen.
Will do. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Gene Wolfe, second place for you there, and what a fantastic drive-off that was. And last but not least, one of the seasoned drivers here, 35-year-old from Casper, Wyoming. Rich, my man, tell me about your day.
Well, just dodging bullets that whole race. Freaking got a little bit in that first big one, got a little bit in a couple of the other ones, and freaking had to slice and dice that last lap to get up to third place. I just dodging that first wreck in the last lap. I just ran out of momentum. I couldn't catch up to those lead guys.
Well, I know that there for a little bit you had a good push coming from the back end of you, but when it was right there at turn 3, a couple of folks kind of came off the wall and took out the people helping you. So definitely a good race, a good end to the race right there, but a third place finish nonetheless, and it's still a good start to the season. Good points. I mean, what do you expect out of this season with a bigger field of drivers?
I think it's going to be a lot the same as last year. I mean, we had a pretty good field setup last year with the way the charter system works. He keeps the fields full, and I think it'll be a really good season. The schedule's really evened out with different variants of the racetracks and everything. So I think it's going to be a fun one.
I think it's going to be a blast. Austin, anything for Rich?
No, just thanks for coming back again this season, man. I know it was third. It's not where you wanted to be, but at least you're in the points. And thanks for getting back, man. Congratulations.
Not being on a rollback's a good thing on a super speedway.
You know it.
Exactly.
All right, Rich, give you shout outs out there for me, my man. You know the deal.
All right. Thanks to Hammer Down Motorsports and my new team this year. Old Zach Taylor brought me along over there. And, of course, Dylan and everybody for putting the league on, and you for doing the broadcast.
Me doing the broadcast. You guys always do that. Appreciate you very much. Rich, have a fantastic week. We're going to see you next week. Are you racing in the car series?
I'll be there tomorrow night, too.
Sweet. All right. We'll see you again. More super speedway action tomorrow, Rich. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Rich Slavely going to be the guy that runs. I think I did two. I drug both of us down there. That was terrible. I did something there. Rich Slavely's going to be your third place finisher. Congratulations to them. Thank you to Pub Table Racers for being a Victory Lane sponsor all season long. As you see it right there, Pub Table Racers. Make sure you go and find them on Facebook, on Apple, iTunes. They've got podcasts out there. go find their website, Pub Table Racers. I think their website, they're going through something on their website. I think they're redoing some things. So, but still look for it whenever it gets back up there. But go find their Facebook page, give them a like and follow for us. Speaking of which, give us all a like and follow Signature Esports on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you join our Signature Esports Facebook Live group. Maximus Sports Cards. Go get you a football spot. We are drawing Saturday. Tomorrow night, back with the Championship Auto Racing Series. We're going to be here and having a ton of fun. More Daytona action tomorrow with the Omega Leaf CBD 240 here in the Xfinity cars. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I tell you what, Austin, good luck tomorrow. Thank you for joining me tonight. And we're gonna do a lot. You and I are doing a lot, dude. Like, I spend more time talking to you than I think anybody else now.
Yeah, it seems that way. Thanks. It's been a lot of fun being up here tonight, and hopefully I have some good luck tomorrow.
I think it'll be a fantastic day. Congratulations to all the winners, and of course, and always, all of us over here at Signature Esports. We appreciate you watching. Keep tuning in each and every week. We broadcast 7 days a week, and we are one of your homes. I'm not going to say the home because that would be egotistical of me. We are one of the homes for iRacing broadcasts, and we appreciate you. Come check out all our other streams as well, and make sure you tune in for all of our card breaks, from Pokemon to NASCAR cards, especially the NASCAR cards. Those things are awesome. And football cards coming up. Hockey, we're going to do some baseball. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. It's going to be amazing. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night, and we will see you again.